Oh, keep on away, keep on away. I can keep on away. Oh, keep on away. I keep on away. I keep on away. Keep on away. I can keep on away. Basta tutto che ansia. Keep on away. Basta tutto che ansia. Keep on away. Basta tutto che ansia. Keep on away. Keep on away. You keep on away. Keep on away. You can keep on away. I keep on away. You can keep on away. Keep on away. You can keep on away. Lord. Keep on away. I can keep on away. Keep on away. I can keep on away. I can keep on away. I can keep on away. Keep on away. I can keep on away. Oh yeah, oh yeah,
Can't help.
A number of years ago, about About 5 or so years ago, Tamara and I reached the decision that it was time for her parents to become more local for a lot of reasons. One of the big reasons was because we didn't want our children to grow up in a neighborhood, which is a very nice and friendly and warm neighborhood, but we wanted them to have a presence of grandparents. My parents being in Detroit, therefore the responsibility for that fell to my father-in-law and my late mother-in-law, Alei Sholem. And they accommodated us. They sold a house where they lived for decades, and they moved up to the strange hinterlands of Rockland County. And it's our great privilege and pleasure that my father-in-law was able to join us today. He was able to come to shul yesterday. He's here with us today, and he's going to give an extremely brief comment, a few very well-placed remarks. He's promised to be kind to me, which I'm going to hold him to. And without further ado, please welcome my father-in-law, Bob Edelman.
Well, I would also like to welcome everybody to Alex's bar mitzvah. It's a wonderful thing to be a grandpa and see your grandchild get bar mitzvah. And Alex did a great job. I was very proud of him. And his little brother who sang at the Olam should get also some credit from yesterday. Daniel, of course, was very quiet davening in shul yesterday, especially when he brought up the bar mitzvah bracha, because you couldn't even hear him truthfully. That was after your eardrums went. But I really like to welcome everybody here. I'm glad Judy and Sam are here from Israel, no, from Detroit, and all the other friends, and Tamara's friends, and Daniel's friends, and of course, my friends. And I'm sorry that my brother is not here, and my wife is not here, but I have 2 cousins, 2 nephews here, my brother's 2 kids, Ellie and Chaim, who I haven't seen for a real long time. So I'm a very happy man today. And enjoy yourself and stay sober. Thank you.
Okay, he was kind. Alex said that he fights with his sisters and brother. And now it's Tali's turn for revenge.
Alex, he's our bro.
And oddly enough, we love him so. We are so happy for him today.
He's really a man of oh yay. Oh yay.
We like how you are funny, kind, and sweet.
What?
And how sometimes you dance like you have 2 left feet. Although at times we fight, yell, and scream, we are happy that you are part of the sports team. Our bracha to you is to always be true, do mitzvahs, love, and respect all kinds. And hopefully these qualities will lead you to catch a good finds. Mazel tov, Alex, we love you.
I'm a little afraid of what my mother is actually going to say, but but anyway, and also we're going to hear happily from my stepfather. The cards that are on the table actually are a copy of a painting that my stepfather recently completed and sold. He's taken up art in his second career since retiring to quite a degree of accomplishment, and it really is my great privilege for us to hear from my mother and from my stepfather today. I'm going to bring the microphone over to them though.
I'm Alex's grandmother, and when Alex was born, he was very privileged to have all of his grandparents, 2 sets of grandparents. Meaning that we are Holocaust survivors, that is a rarity. And indeed it is, because his DNA grandfather died quite a few years before he was born, but my children will not lack on anything, and I provided him with a new grandfather who has done his job phenomenally, and that is my husband, Sam. was Grandpa Sam, and then the kids forgot about Sam and he is Grandpa. However, I would like to just remember and to introduce to you his actual DNA grandfather, who I know that wherever he is, watches over all of his children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren. And I would like to tell you just 2 inspirational stories. It was hard for me to even choose what, because I could talk about him and our lives and his life and my life forever. But I want to bring out the essence of the man. He was a Holocaust survivor. He was left an orphan at a very early age. He realized after the Holocaust, he landed in Italy, and there were these big bulletins on the walls announcing every day who's alive and who is dead and who is unaccounted for yet. And he kept on watching and looking, and he was the only survivor out of 83 people. So after a long story, he made it to the States, and he was yeshiva educator. He was really a big scholar. At the age of 17, 18, whatever it was at liberation, he was a real intellectual. And he came to the United States and had no idea what to do with his life. There were so many new Holocaust survivors that came. The Americans were not really ready to hear their stories.